how did the Panthers beat the Packers?
They did the opposite of what Pittsburgh did.
They
got physically
squashing the grapes?
beaten. They got physically beaten in the one area you couldn't get beat in, and that's running the ball. Pittsburgh knew if we take away the running back, quarterback can't beat us. The Packers allowed the running back, which has been the best part of this team on offense, to do what he does and didn't put it in the hands of the quarterback. They got physically beaten all game. They gave up on first down 136 of the 163 rush yards. What you can't do, there's a formula when you're at home. What you can't do as a home team is allow the road team to come in and run the ball. You can't do it. Because you handicap what's the best part of your team, which is on this Packers team is the pass rush. If they are running the ball, they can't rush. And I know I can't wait for you to talk about Micah, but if they're not throwing the ball,
I know.
If they're not throwing the ball, how is Micah going to do what he does, which you say he's, is a pass rusher? They just got physically beaten. They didn't take away what they should have taken away, which is the run. They didn't make Bryce Young beat them. They just allowed them to run up and down the field the whole game. And that's what I'm saying. It's not about what you teach, it's what you emphasize. I don't know if that's on the players or the coaches because they're going to run the ball. That's what they're going to do. They ran the ball more than they passed.
They did.
If you don't take that away, that's what happened. And then they had more penalties. They turned the ball over more. They laid the egg at home.
I agree. Rico definitely came out and dominated that game. He took it over. On the final drive, when they got to go down and get this field goal, you would think they'd be trying to throw the ball around. They handed that bitch to Rico.
Yep.
He had a 20-yard run to put you in. To put you in field goal range, 20-yard run to put you in field goal range, man. So he definitely took the game over. But I think the Packers didn't win that game because they didn't score in the red zone. They got down there time after time. They was 1 for 5 in the red zone. That's how you lose at home. They threw a pick in the red zone. They fumbled in the red zone. They turned the ball over on downs in the red zone. He missed the field goal in the red zone. You know what I'm saying? So it was 1 for 5 in the red zone. That's the quickest way you lose at home if you don't score when you get down there. And on top of that, it's gonna get real tough for them because Tucker Kraft went down in the third. And it seemed like when he went down, the struggles just cranked the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? They Randy Moss. So I don't know. I don't know about them. I don't know about them Packers right now. It's tough when you lose a guy like that.
Before y'all go, remember week 2, we talked about the Packers. My question mark was, who is the number one? Who are they going to go to? Everybody needs a guy you can go to.
It was Tucker Kraft.
And now he's not there.
He's down.
That was my concern with this offense. Yeah. Is Jordan Love, who is he going to go to?
So you're out on the Packers for the year?
They still going to be, I'm talking about why they lost yesterday. But the question at that moment was,
I might be out on the Packers for the year.
Was them being like the top team, and I was like, nah, it's too many question marks. Some of these, you seeing it right now.
Well, the Carolina Panthers, they won this game in the trenches. It was all on the big boys up front. They got smashed by the Buffalo Bills the week before. James Cook and the Buffalo Bills came to town, and they put it on them. Now you got Carolina coming into Green Bay, 2 touchdown underdogs. Green Bay's got the 3rd best rush defense in the NFL. Carolina's comes in with the 5th best rushing offense. And they said, strength on strength, we're going to dominate you. Rico Dowdle is explosive, man. How did they let him go?
Because he never did that.
Yeah. Exactly. He never showed that. I mean, 130 yards, 2 tuds, sealed the game.
He found his spot. He found his
spot. Yeah, and they feed him. Carolina's taken a little bit to get going, and they've had their ups and downs, but this is a big win for Dave Canales and these Panthers. They went in there and they put it on Green Bay. My one complaint about Green Bay is they always play down to the level of their competition.
They do.
They can go in there and go
lose to the Browns.
Right, but then they go into Dallas and they're going back and forth. They look like 2 of the top offenses in the NFL. Then you get yesterday, 1 touchdown and 5 red zone trips. Tucker Kraft done for the season. Couldn't get the run game going. Derek Brown absolutely wrecked that game. Derek Brown, he's a hell of a player.
He can ball.
He's a great ball player. So this was huge for the Panthers. They went in there and they put it on them, and they deserve this win.
By the way, we won that game 40-40. That Green Bay had Dallas game.
That's
40
it. That still counts
We
for
go.
Dallas win.
Hey,
Well.
hey, everybody, here we go.
Here we
go.
go.
Ahead.
So I kept watching this game, and I kept looking for one. Number one. Number one. Where's number one today? I don't know. Where is it? Is he? Maybe
Where's
he's hurt.
Micah?
He's hurt. Is he out? No. Wait. I don't know. I had to look at the stats to see if he played, and I look across the stats, and I see 0 sacks, 0 quarterback hits, and 0 pressures. Well, they give Micah pressure just for lining up and waving at the quarterback.
definitely
It's a
had pressure for sure.
Huh? No, he had no pressures.
I seen one with my own.
Really?
eye.
You saw it? Okay.
Hell yeah.
I couldn't find any because I couldn't find number one yesterday for the Green Bay Packers because I thought as a 13.5-point favorite at home, he would just wreck the game against that miniature quarterback of the Carolina Panthers. And I agree, they didn't throw it that much.
Threw for 100 yards.
But you know what? Here's what happened last week in Carolina. Rico Dowdle said, hey, just give me the rock, man, because I know him. I practice against him. He will not try to tackle me. He wants no part of me. We will run.
That's what he said about Micah?
Just call every play for me to run at number one, and I'll be fine because number one will backpedal. Like
His biggest runs was away from Micah, but
no, I think he ran at Micah a lot. But I couldn't find Micah. Maybe he was out of the game.
Micah had TFL yesterday.
Maybe he had one. He did have one. Yeah, but it wasn't Rico Dowdle that he tackled. So my point is that game was a carbon copy of all the games I watched Micah Parsons play for my Dallas Cowboys game after game for 3 years after his rookie year. I watched that game happen where we were huge favorites and I kept waiting for Micah to take the game over and I don't know what happened. That's the guy. That's who they just paid all that money to. And God bless and good luck.
So they didn't pay Micah to take the run, take the game over when a team come out and run the ball 33 times and pass it 20 times. That's not on Micah to take that game over.
Okay, so you made him the highest paid non-quarterback in football
Right.
annually.
Right.
And
So
you
does
say
all
you
the
don't
rest
need to tackle. Don't
We ain't
worry
saying
about
no
tackle.
need to tackle, but I don't expect you to take the game over.
Aiden Hutchinson, Max Crosby.
They don't take the game over versus the run either.
Yeah, they do.
Yes, they
Yeah,
do.
come on,
Have
bro.
you seen
We
Max
watched
Crosby?
fucking the Raiders get
Have
toted
you
off.
watched Max Crosby against the run?
Where would a run?
So teams don't run the ball against the Raiders.
Where would they
The
run?
teams not
If
run the
you
ball
watch
against the Raiders.
But I'm saying
Y'all moving the fucking bar again.
those great players make plays in games like this.
So do
Max
teams run the
Crosby.
ball against the Raiders?
Doesn't matter. We're talking
They run the
about
ball every week against the
individual
Raiders.
players.
And we don't hear Skip say shit.
Individual players.
We watch
We'll
the
hear Skip
runs.
say shit when teams come out and run for 150
Then we watch
against
the runs.
When teams come out and run for 150 against the Raiders, why Skip don't give us no spiel about Max Crosby?
We're not
can't stop
talking about the
fucking run.
Raiders' defense.
He got
We're
the
talking
same
about
checks.
Max.
He got
And
the same check.
He's a dominant player, flat out.
So he don't dominate against the run. Teams go run the ball every week. They go tote the bitch on the Raiders.
Do me a favor. After this, go to YouTube and
I don't
watch
want to
Max
watch no damn
Crosby
YouTube
highlights.
I'm gonna do
Max
you a favor right now.
Crosby highlights.
I'm gonna see how many yards did the Raiders give up against the Jags rushing.
I'm talking about individual
yesterday.
defensive ends.
Let's see.
It wasn't that
So
much.
we.
Well, let's
so
see
we
what they
put
did rushing.
yesterday. We put yesterday. You know,
The
listen.
Jags had 150 rushing. What the fuck did Crosby do?
Look up Crosby.
Why we pay Crosby? He can't stop the run.
Look up
his
Max's
stats.
stats.
Fuck his stats. He ain't stopped the run.
Look, how do you know?
He ain't
It'll
stopped
be
the
on
run.
there.
How do you
Look
know?
them up.
Because
I know he ain't stopped the run because they had 150
yards.
They had
Y'all putting
150.
this on one person.
Carolina had 160. They had 150. Why we ain't talking about Crosby?
Okay, let me get. Listen.
That's moving the baseline. That's what
Listen,
we
that's
doing.
not-
Let me
no,
get.
that's
No,
what
no,
we
no,
do
no.
the
It
baseline.
is. It is.
No.
Let me tell
That's
you why.
moving the baseline. That's
Because
what we
this is
doing.
what their coach. This is what your coach. How you stop the
after
run.
week.
You stop the run like this. First, you got to set the edge. And then two, there's no movement in the middle. After that, we rally to the ball. The edge was set. Go look at that game and tell me where they was running the ball. One away from Micah and two in the middle of the defense where the D tackles was getting blew off the ball.
Okay.
How is that on Micah?
And the week before that, the Chiefs ran for 150 on damn Crosby.
How is that?
That's
They
2
got
weeks in a row. That's
physically beat up
150,
front.
150.
How are we putting that
I'm
all
not
on Micah?
talking about the Raiders' run defense as a whole, but I'm talking you put on a game.
Let's see what the
you
coach
watch
did to
Aiden
him.
Hutchinson run around and make plays all over the place. You turn on a Raiders game, they suck, but Max
Okay.
Crosby is showing up.
He
He's
does.
not disappearing like Micah does.
So
Yeah.
he disappeared because they gave up all these yards. That's on Micah. Why? What
is
about everybody else?
Well, is he the best player on defense? Micah
Yes.
Parsons?
But what about
Is Crosby
everybody
the best
else?
player on defense?
Yeah, and I hope Jerry trades for him, and I'll take it.
All right, well,
What
shit,
about
well, you better
everybody
get
else?
used to it because the Jags had 150 this week. The Chiefs had 150 rushing last week. So it ain't no damn different than
And
Mike.
we talk about showing up. Bryce Young threw the ball for 10 plus yards, 7 times.
Yeah.
7 times.
Yeah.
Like, what is he doing the other 13 times he's throwing?
Can you read me Micah's stats from yesterday?
0-0-0 is what I wrote.
0-0-0.
Yeah.
Max Crosby in a losing effort yesterday. 3 solo tackles, 1 assisted, 4 total tackles.
Always in a losing effort.
1 sack, 3 tackles for loss. That's a guy who shows up.
And don't forget the 150 yards that the Jags had rushing.
That's on the other 10 guys.
Stop them 3 times.
What I'm saying is
bullshit.
that Micah disappears for stretches, and then you have other guys getting paid the same amount of money, and they flash. What TJ Watt do yesterday? What Aiden Hutchinson do yesterday? Max is on a shit team, and Max is still making plays.
Okay,
You got Micah up there in Green Bay doing
TJ
He ain't doing
showed up-
nothing now,
TJ
right?
showed up yesterday. You ain't heard TJ name all year.
We haven't.
Because stats don't. That's y'all think
All
stats
them
win
yards.
games.
No, listen. TJ Watt is one of the best pass rushers we ever seen in this league. What's Pittsburgh Achilles heel this year? Giving up passing yards, right? Why is he not getting to the
You guys are
quarterback?
talking about
So now we gonna blame
bad
TJ
teams.
because the
I'm
whole
talking
team giving up
apples
yards.
to apples. Impact playing defensive ends that get that much money, when you don't show up in the stat sheet, you are not contributing.
You are contributing though.
So they gave up
You are,
150
bro.
yards
Stats
and y'all
don't win
blaming one
games,
person.
bro. So I got 0 picks in the playoffs, so I ain't contributed none of the fucking playoff wins?
No.
Nigga, I'm fucking following around Andre Johnson. I'm following around people
So-
shutting them down.
So
You know what I'm saying?
We're talking
Is
about
there-
impact defensive
Is there
ends.
another Pro Bowler on the,
Man,
on
come
the
on,
Packers
bro.
line?
Stats don't win games.
Hold on, Keith. Is there
Yes,
another Pro
Rashawn
Bowler?
Gary.
Okay, what he do? Y'all
Not
don't
much. They
know.
got their asses
But we just
kicked.
blaming Micah.
Well, he makes all the money.
Rashawn Gary make
Mike is the
100 million
He's a Pro
and he
Bowler
has
too.
Zero impact.
He
He's
make
a Pro
100 million
Bowler
too.
too.
He's a Pro Bowler just in name. Just in name.
Oh my God. All right.
Bruh,
Yeah.
Hey, stats don't win games, brother. I promise you that.
Easy.
I promise you can infect the game
You can
and
fall
not
back
have
on
0 stats.
and you can fall back on total defense and them giving up a bunch of yards. But when you turn on the game, every Sunday,
Yeah.
Max is flashing, TJ Watt's flashing, Aiden Hutchinson's
All
flashing,
right.
and then you have Micah disappearing.
Yep.
But every game, whoever played the Raiders gonna have 100+ yards rushing.
See, yeah,
and he
you're
get a.
taking
All right,
it
so
the
that's
wrong
what y'all
way.
did. Y'all
Taking it
that's
the
what you
wrong
did
way.
with Micah.
You just pointed
You just
out
said they got
Micah's one
160,
game
and so where
because
was
of all
Micah?
of these yards.
I'm
Now
just
you
doing
blame
the same
Micah
thing
'cause
you
this
doing.
team gave up all these yards.
All right, 65% of the chat says that Max Crosby's more dominant than Micah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you.
but-
Anybody with eyeballs can see that Max Crosby
Let-
is more dominant.
let's
We not saying he ain't. I'm not saying he ain't.
Even if he is, we saying y'all can't put all the blame on Micah.
That's
Who you
all
taking?
I'm saying.
You own the team. You write the checks.
I'm definitely taking Max.
Thank you.
But
Thank
that
you.
wasn't the question.
Thank you.
I'm
ain't what we
saying you
talking about.
can't blame one person for the whole team giving up this many yards.
I am agreeing. I'm just saying Micah disappears. Great players show up.
That is a fact.
All right,
Proven.
let's move on. Let's move on because we got to talk another upset. So JJ McCarthy.